Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Chicago Bulls. You look at the Bulls. Single-game elimination format, and they hold the all-important home court advantage. Can they take advantage?
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Bulls making a change here. You look at the Bulls. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
The shot's good from Bey.
Showing the range. How about Bey taking and making his fair share of those triples?
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Nets making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
The Nets on offense.
Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Beal. Stolen by Dumars. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Bey. LeBron outside. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets to the inside. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Here's Beal, following the basket by LeBron James. Beal deciding where to go with it.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Hart. Uncovered. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Ron right side. Clock at 6. On the wing, James. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Left side, Beal. Stolen by Dumars. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. On the wing, Dumars. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. To Beal. Stolen by Dumars.
2 minutes.
On the wing, James. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Nets making a switch here. .151 left to play in the first. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Robinson. The rebound by James. Here's Chicago. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Caruso, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And the Nets miss again. Bulls leading by 6. The kick out to Dumars. Off target with his 3. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Caldwell Pope outside. Hart with it. Butler covering. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Money from the wing. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Caruso. Back to James. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Nets. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Hart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Monk. No scoring in this one. From deep. hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. And the Bulls, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Caldwell Pope left side. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Robinson left side. Down low. Oh, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Bulls leading by 5. Outside Butler. Pass to James. A 3-ball. From range, LeBron is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Beal. Outside for Robinson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Nets trailed by 10. They set the pick. The drive by Beal. Outside for Robinson. Cracks in the tray. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Outside Butler. Backed him up. Pass to James. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
James looking around. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Caldwell Pope right side. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dumars with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Monk. Up top, Bay. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
1:10 left now here in the second. Caldwell Pope outside. And stolen by James. And here's Dumars outside. And David Robinson pulls it down. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
The Bulls making a switch here. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Hart. Screen by Leonard. Robinson for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, he loves to distribute. Caruso very much a team-first guy.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Butler. And here is Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Finished off the break. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. 8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Nembhard. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Nembhard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Right back after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Outside Dumars. Back to James. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Nets making a switch here. LeBron with it. Outside Dumars. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 11. Hart with it. Butler covering. Inside. Caldwell Pope. Now Finney-Smith. Still without a basket. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Leonard missing. Bulls leading by 11. On the wing, Dumars. At the elbow, it's James. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Leonard. There's the pick. At the Hart. It's rebounded by Dumars. To the middle. Oh no, stopping that time.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Beal. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive position.
Caruso looking for an opening. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Not a great start to the second half. 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Nets making a switch here.
Substitution in the court.
Here's Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Monk.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
He's off on the second. The Bulls leading by 9. Down low. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
There's the pick. Caldwell Pope right side. Pass to Hart. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Monk left side. Now here's Bay. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Now here's Beal. Outside, Payne. It's Hart on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 9. James all the way to the rack.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. 1:22 left in the third. Pass to Hart. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after him.
Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
.54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. And here is Monk. Back to LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
And Monk drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Monk. He has 5. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Monk for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get...
The net, 33.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nets trailed by 11. Here's Beal. Pass to Hart from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Here's Nembhard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler loves the three-point look.
A great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Outside Beal. Finney Smith with it. Back to Beal. Screen by Leonard. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Caruso. LeBron outside. Butler with the ball. Finney Smith defending. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Outside, Beal. Back to Simons. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Now, here's Simon. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, just lifting off and arcing that one in. Simons displaying complete control.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Caruso. Now James. Now Dumars. Back to James. Lets it fly from 18. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Dumars got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Outside Butler. Back to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Hart. Leonard looking over the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Known for his incredible defense, learning huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
He hits the second from the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
LeBron outside. Butler from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
The Bulls leading by 14. Butler in the corner. outside Dumars. Pass to Caruso. It's Nembhard on the wing. And here's Dumars outside. Another three for Chicago.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Now James. The Chicago Bulls will